Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you on a Friday, a football Friday, and it's get my mouse to work. Midday Money. There you go. Top of the screen. Midday Money show. Live every day, 12 noon Eastern. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, notification bell on so you know each and every day I come at you with the Midday Money show. Halftime Sunday night look ahead lines, free picks up. I do throw more college and NFL football up, but now with basketball underway, I will be adding some hoops to the daily free pick channel here on Winner Free Picks. Probably I'll throw them on the Sean Higgs channel as well. And I do have to do some baseball. I got to get rid of some baseball cards. So I'll be doing that on the Sean Higgs channel. Anyway, what do we got here? Twitter. I always call Twitter DX, Mr. Sean Higgs. I just posted the plays there for those of you interested. And anything else going on here? I should probably put the picks in the chat. I will do that as well in the comments section. Let's pull those up there. Again, support the show, like button, notification bell on. You can become a YouTube premium member if you'd like to do that. It's $4.99, and I put out picks there for you. Get a decent amount of picks. I don't know if you're interested in that. If you are, super. If not, how about a super chat? I don't know. Do something. Support the show. I'm in here every day. Let's put these puppies up here in the video. We'll get started on things. As always, we roll in the recapping of yesterday's action. So, NFL, I just had some player props in the chat. They do not count to our record here. I did have the Ravens on the sites. So that gets there. Number one on all the sites, Winner Free Picks, Picks Parlays, Sports Capping, wherever I do Ross and Jesse. NFL, number one. Again, last year, listen, 64% great last year. 59%, I'm not complaining about near 60% in NFL. College football, there was nothing last night, although I did say we kind of leaned a little Syracuse, because that BC line, right, it was a pick 'em. And -1, but Boston College was favored. They went to a +3 dog against a 2-win team. Syracuse looked bad in Syracuse. Got it done there. Anyway, college football. Oh, look at this. Number one on Picks and Parlays as well there. College football. Another not doing too shabby there. College hoops. We cashed a winner on Montana State last night. +13. At the doggy outright. We needed a win here in the chat. We got it 9-12 -410. And a sweep of the board from there. 3-0-1. Almost. Listen, I'll take a 3. We're down a little bit on the season. We're a couple games under 500. It happens. Hockey, we get a push, and I'm lucky to get a push. It was 5-0. I'll take the under 6 there. 5-9 in hockey, -375 still. On the sites, though, 7-4, making money. NBA passed last night. Again, 10-1, 9-2 rather on the sites. Along those lines, 10-1 or 9-2, depending on what sites you're on. Not too bad. We're making a little money there. Today's picks. Let's get on it. We will start with college basketball again. 9-12 -410. One game today. Yeah, it's a huge card. And I have early. I got NBC here, Sacred Heart under. I got a 160.5. I also have a 161.5. I saw a close at 157.5. I thought it was looking good early, and it's picked up the pace a little bit. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. A couple other games I have. Again, I have 5 games today. One went early. You have the Bowling Green. The other games I thought about throwing in here, a little bit of a line move on these 2 games or 3 games. They all moved, and the line is gone. We move on. This is why I say, get a deal. You could buy. It's in the description. $24 for a week. You could buy a daily 1-day pass for $30, and you'll get all the line move games ahead of time. I do bet ahead of time. College football. Speaking of betting ahead of time, here we go. This is for Saturday. We got Rutgers +20.5. Arizona on the money line, 120. Shop around, see what you got there. Could be. I saw them favored. I saw them a dog. I saw them on a pick. Do your work. I like Arizona at home. Clemson -7.5. We are 35-23 in college football, +210 in the video. Not bad. And again, as I said, 59% on sites. Number one in college football money. Teaser Tuesday pick. We are 3-8 in Teaser Tuesdays. And they are scrolling. I don't have it just popped up here. But Virginia plus 11. Mizzou, I could throw it up here. I could do that. I'm a man of many talents. Mizzou minus 4.5. Iowa State plus 14.5. We'll jump into NFL Teaser Tuesday stuff since it's up here. We are 6-4. Teaser Tuesday NFL. Lions -1, Dallas -1.5, and the Niners -2.5. And again, on the sites with NFL, number one in the money there. 22-18 plus 330 here in the video. For Sunday NFL, here you go. Texans under 47.5. I like the Titans plus a touchdown, and the Browns -115. And I'll tell you, I have all these games. I said this on Look Ahead Lines. I got Texans under 49. I have the Titans +6. I got the Browns -2.5. I'm sticking with them. No hockey, no NBA. That's just the way it is today. That was not meant to rhyme. I'm not a poet, and I don't know it. Ray Reddington in the house. What do you say there, Higgy? Vegas puck line did not hit, but you won 6 bills on them to win a regulation plus 350 live play after they were on 2-0. Yeah, that doesn't help when you say put it in here. You're not sending me messages to take them on the puck, take them live. But hey, you salvaged it. This is how live betting could help you. If you're watching a game, Ray pulls out a win. Using that 6 honey and 4 more on the William Nylander anytime goal. That's a dime on William Nylander anytime goal plus 1.5. You should tail. Oh, here we go. Here's the problem, right? Like I just said, you didn't mass text the entire Midday Money family, everyone who watches the show, and said to take that plus $6. Early game, William Nylander, anytime goal. Anytime goal, William Nylander. Nick Nasty's in the house, and he is waiting patiently for the show. Nick, I appreciate you coming in. What time did you get in here? You got it. Well, you got in here at 5 of, so a little bit early. Not too bad. Not like my guy Ray. Ray comes in like a half hour. If I set up the room early, an hour early, Ray's in it. Lock it in with the king is in the house. Tony C. OG. What do you say, fella? I took a couple tough beats last night, but killed in college basketball so far. Good for you, Tone. I'm a couple games under 500, and it is what it is. I don't mind, but I'm not. I'm as I said yesterday with my college basketball. I have 13 games. I'll count them out here for you. Coppin was just the most recent one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 games. I have one game as the team lost by 3. I was getting 12. They lost by 15. Everything else is under that. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, half, 1, 1, 1, 2, half, 1.5, and then that one random 3. So 13 games out of my 40 losses. This is where I usually get this kind of road bump in February, and I can't catch a break with these. So maybe I lose these 13 early, and I catch 13 in a row somewhere else down the road. But really, I should at least split. But you're killing it so far. Excellent for you. Excellent for you. I'm treading water. I'll be all right. T Money's in the house. Happy Friday. Been a heck of a week, he says. Well, that's what King did because he's the money line king. There's a money line Markel, but T Money is really a money line guy. 101 college hoops got Dayton money line live at plus 18. Lost the Bryant game. Never got off the bus. Well, I'm pretty sure Big Wave said to take those Boston Terriers to get it done against Bryant. Miz is in the house, my guy. COC. Charleston -5. All right, let's pull up. Where's my games? Where's my Here we go. Where the heck is the lines for today? Let's get into some Charleston's against YO against the Cowboys. Neutral court here. This is tournament action. A lot of tournament kind of stuff. And again, for me, you don't have to run and bet early kind of games. It's, oh, look at this. We have 11 a.m. starts. And I grabbed the 11 a.m. Listen, I was leaning under that way anyway. It seemed high, early, a slow start. I got the slow start. They kind of turned it on a little bit. What is this line here? 5.5. All right. Listen. I would lean a little Charleston with you. I did not bet. It wasn't good enough for me to jump on. Again, 5 games for me today. Coastal plus the points. Coastal Carolina over to 162. Let's find some Coastal here. All right, against money earning Furman. Oh boy, this is an 11 now. Huh? I thought this was early. All right. Hmm. I like Firm. I'm a Furman backer. Again, didn't bet it. I don't talk you off it. You're ready to bet it, bet it. Was it good enough for me to throw in as a free pick? The Illini under 149.5. Where is Illinois playing? I like pronouncing names wrong and then people comment sometimes. Or is that just in the Ross and Jesse live show? Against Valpo. So under the 149. So I'm going to give away a little secret of mine here in this game that I have today. Why I didn't put it in the chat, because I have over 134.5. Illinois Valpo. I mean, it's 140. Is this supposed to be a 139? I think probably 139 because I saw a 140. So I'm guessing this is Illinois under 139. I have over actually 133.5 and a 134.5. Michigan State under the 139. Sparty. Detroit Lenny style against Butler. You know, I like Michigan State in this one. I do like Michigan State. You know, this is a spot. The line's gone up. Nobody's really believing them after their couple losses. Listen, losing to Duke's, you lost to Duke. The Madison thing weighs on people's heads. I like Sparta here. Michigan over Long Beach State. You know, Long Beach State here nearly made the cut here. So you want to go over, I'm okay with it because I like Long Beach to stay within this 15. So if that's the case, they're going to be scoring some points. So take that over. Team money, North Texas, Minnesota, and Lowell, UMass Lowell, all lost by 1 and 2. Disgusting. Yeah, Mini played Missouri. I had Missouri -2, so I got a push. I'll take a lucky one out of there, just to get a push. But again, as I mentioned, my close losses, that is one I will take for the good guys. That is one I'll take for the good guys. But yeah, I mean, you hate losing those guys' game. And North Texas for you, if you're taking the 5 early, right, 5.5, where it goes to, you're all right. I mean, I know you're money line team money. Tony C, love the Rutgers play. We can exploit those money lines right now. Listen, Rutgers for me against Penn State tomorrow. They play defense, and I'm getting 20 points. I'm taking a shot. King D says, nice work. Keep up the ground. I got it. That's all it's about. One day at a time, moving along. T.Y. says, Montana State, 850. Nice little dime hit. OKC never in doubt. Vermont now 18-1. You got Vermont again today? Vermont came off. You came in here with your nonsense with Vermont yesterday. Like, oh, look at this. The old sky is falling. The woe is me, going for a reverse kind of jinx nonsense. The team's down. They're not winning. All right, you got that. You got that yesterday. I don't know if you can get that today. Do you take Vermont again today? Did you have Vermont the other 19 games, though? 17 games and they're 17-1? And OKC over the Warriors. Brandon's in the house. Good morning. Miz is here. Got lucky with Wright State line. Went to 15th top scorer out for Wright State. Never in doubt, Miz. Never. I had said that line was coming down. I'm like, well, why did that line come down yesterday? I mean, I liked Wright State. So again, didn't have it. I'm not gonna lie. As much as I do fire on a lot of games, when you come out kind of spinning wheels like I did early in NFL college football, 6-5, 4-6, 5-5 days, I don't just keep firing like 10 deep. Like and normally you guys know this. Sometimes last year came out, I felt really good. I've bet 15, 20 games on huge stars like this. I'm doing about 5 or 6. And again, it's in my little mindset, and I'm going to pull Miz off so it doesn't look like I'm lecturing Miz. I saw I started slow in college and NFL. 500, a couple games under. Had to work back. I can't afford to do that in college basketball when if I'm going to put out 24 games and just forget even putting them outside, but just even betting that amount and start 7-16 or something like that, 2 or 3 days in a row. I'll rather just kind of put my favorite ones out that I like the best that I'm going to bet on and go from there. And again, a couple games under, it's fine. It's fine. It's November 17th. Oh, I bought my turkey yesterday. I should have put it. You know what? I'm going to take a picture of my Thanksgiving turkey. I found one, farm fresh. It's organic, cat. I don't know. My wife found it to marry something or other. Only cost like $80. I was like, I can live with that. I can live with that. That's all right. $176. No, thank you. $80, 20-pounder. I'll take it. I'll take a picture. I'll put on Twitter. Not cooked, obviously. It'll just be in this big bag that it's wrapped in, but I'll let you know how the turkey comes out. Although she wants to brine the turkey. No, we don't brine the turkey. Usually, I take that puppy out. I throw it in the sink. I wash them down. Salt them up a little bit. Butter that sweet bastard up. So do my thing. She wants to brine it. She's like, "Oh, we." I'm like, I don't know. Like, what is this we stuff talking about? Shout out, says Cash at Thursday night football ticket and a college basketball ticket. Great day for me. Take the money, shout out. I'll take it too. I'll take a 4-0 day. I'm not complaining. Should have put a little broom emoji out yesterday. Team money. A little Houston Rockets against the Clippers. Brandon's going to be happy. Butler. Oh, the Butler is not going to do it for me. Butler and a money line. Here we go. Want to bet the Presbyterian Blue Hose, who are 4-0. I'm sure I'll do something with that game. And lean Jordan Poole. Yeah, Presby versus... where's that Presby game? I thought that was at the bottom of my thing here. I gotta find Presbyterian. I can't even find on my thing. Here we go. They're playing Maine. What's this new line on this game? The Maine are is Maine the Bears? Are they called the Bears? I forget what Maine's called. Maine Black Bears. I knew it. Maine. All right, so we have the Blue Hose and the Black Bears going at it. Who would they beat? North Florida. They beat the Ospreys. Knocked out Vandy. The Citadel. And Maine's got some no-name guys here. Lose to Charlotte 49ers. I'm not hating you taking Presby here. You want to grab him? I don't hate it. Brandon's coming. Any thoughts on the Rockets and Peppers for tonight's game? Let's pull up some NBA, shall we? I thought about one NBA game tonight, and it was going to be the Orlando Magic. I did not use it, so there is that. But you want to take your Rockets over to Peppers? I say yes, because I don't like the LA Peppers. I like the Rockets, as I just mentioned there, with team money as well. Under points for Jordan Poole of $100, 100 plays in by tonight. Yeah, you will. I can't do that. That's way too much. The Illini and the under 140 says miss. Yes, I figured that was what that was. Team money says that Philly line seems like a trap, but I think I might fall for it. Hawks just seem overrated for the last 2 seasons, in my humble opinion. Oh, Atlanta. Is that the Trey Young show down there? People love that. I don't. It does. For me, you got Philly -1. It's Philly, right? Everybody loves Philly. I don't like it. Atlanta's still favored here. I understand. Again, I'm not. Yeah, I'm off to a nice little start in basketball. And I was saying this yesterday. I said, I'm not just okay. 9-1, 10-1, 12-3, whatever is 9-2. I'm not just going to put a game out thinking, oh, I like it. The games I put out, it's when I like something. You want to do Atlanta? Sure. Same with Orlando for me. It's just I didn't bet them, and this is the hard thing. You do like little free pick show, and everybody wants an opinion on a game or what. I could come in with opinions on every game. Tell you to bet. Let's say bet the Sixers because of this. Bet the Falcons. The Falcons. The Hawks because of this. The over this. Uh, and then what? Then you got a million plays. Can't do it. Tommy Dimes is in the house. Good to see him. One game to beat the bookmakers on Sunday. Broncos over the Vikings. I like it. I was on Sports Rage on Sports Grid last night with Gabe. And no, I was not talking F1 racing, but we did some NFL football because I'm pretty decent at it. And I said I like the Broncos in this spot. I mean, Minnesota, and I faded Mini in Atlanta, and they pulled a rabbit out of the hat and pulled out a big win. And you got a lot of hype there. I don't know, man. Denver, and I say this, you've heard me say it. People are just enamored by the fact they gave up 70 points and people think they're trash. They played better. I mean, you beat Kansas City, you beat Buffalo on the road. All right, it's Green Bay. A win is a win in the NFL, and take them when you can, right? Denver's playing some good ball. I don't like the fact that it's a short week for them, and everybody just saw him win a game in Buffalo. I know the flip side of that is it's a game. Maybe they should have lost, right? You get an extra man on the field, replay it down, boom. I like Denver. I do. I'm with you there on that, Tommy. I mean, Tony C. What do you say, fella? Brandon says, I had the share button. Please, thank you. Hit the share button. Hit the like button. Hi, Nick. Nick is unfortunately not here. I'm going to send him a message that you're looking for him. Maybe he'll pop back just because you're back in town, Brandon. He might come in and say hello. He might come in and say hi. You never know. It would be nice to see Nick. Shout out says player props today. Katie over 25 points, Aaron Gordon over 6.5 rebounds. Here we go with our guy. AD, the old AD show. It's KD, not AD. Never mind. I was going to go off on Anthony Davis, but it's Kevin Durant. All right. I don't mind KD over here. Somebody's got to score for Phoenix, and they're stumbling right now. Is Tim there? No, he is not. Shout out, says NBA picks. Under Bulls and Orlando, and the Knicks minus 6.5. Listen, I sort of liked Orlando. I didn't bet, so I'm going to ride with you on that. I'll say okay then. The Knicks, as bad as Washington is, I just can't. Any road team in the NBA, we're talking 7 points. That means I got to be up by at least like 12 or 15 to avoid any kind of run from a bad team. And Washington is a bad team. I just no thank you. Marcos Minute wants to run down of every game on the board. How are you, Marcos? Not today. Hitting the like button for me and Miss Danica. Where is Miss Danica? The Canada. I love it, Marcos. Just one player for college basketball. Yeah, man. I again with college hoops. There's a lot. I just feel, you know what? As I said, you start a little slow in other sports, and it shouldn't affect one. Shouldn't affect the other. But I always say, like, yeah, NFL was great last year. I just can't come in and move huge sums of money in week 1 in the NFL because of what I did last year. College basketball, same thing. And I always start on college basketball, but something was like, and I didn't really jump into a lot of preview magazines this year because football was still. I mean, it's got October I hit 67% or whatever, but I was more focused on what was the task at hand. So I'll start slow. I don't mind. Listen, it's all about just making money, no matter how you do it. 1 game, 6 games. Marcos Minute today. I got you covered. Come on, Marcos. Money line, Markel. Hello. I cast my first half. Thunder Buddies want to know. Oh, Thunder Buddies. Who wanted the Warriors first half yesterday? Or first quarter? Was that Michael B? I know he's a Warrior guy. Warriors got the Thunder again tomorrow, I see. Brandon, are you feeling better? I think I am feeling better. Do I sound a little better? I'm not as a couple days, little extra sleep. Although I'm yawning, but little rest does the body good. St. Mary's at San Diego State under. You know, is this still sitting at a 132, Daryl? Is this a 132 for this game? Let me pull up some odds here. I mean, I don't hate the under here. I and I said earlier in one of my videos, I said, you know what? Take St. Mary's to win the WCC because I think Gonzaga's going to have a down year. I think they're the team to beat here. But I did go against them in their first game against New Mexico. Uh, this is a neutral. As much as I like San Diego State, I'm going to say Mary. You want to go Mary's in the under here? What are they? They're small fave, 130.5. I'll go under. I like the under with you, yes. Moneyline Markel says I'm on the Knicks team total over. See, if I'm doing the Knicks, again, 7, 8 point fave, I don't want to do. Team total over versus a bad team like Washington, sign me up. Sacramento, team total over. Corliss Williamson's going to have a monster game for Sacramento against the Spurs. I'm all for that. I think the Spurs are a bad team. You know that. I'm not a Wemby guy. Marco says, go green and go white. Who's this? Is this a Celtics bet? Brandon, I missed my haircut yesterday, so I need to get one today. Got to go in for the holidays, Brandon. You got to shape that up. Trim it, baby. Randy, I think Hurricanes over Louisville. So the line says to take Miami here, right? You got a top, what are they rated? Top 10, top 15, Louisville, right? It's a pick 'em. It's a 1. You want to take Miami. What holds me back on the Canes is that you're off your Super Bowl. It's not like, and I had Florida State. I thought Florida State was. I'm like, they're going to crush these guys. Miami has no heart. They're going to get down. They lose on the road. How are they going to respond to that with their entire season the way they've played? And I have Louisville. All right, they played a little close game last game. Didn't cover 20 at home. But you got Miami on deck. You got these guys on. The only loss they had, and I said in here, was like, take Pitt against them. They were laying a touchdown to Pitt. I'm like, they just beat Notre Dame, and they're laying 6.5 to Pitt. Lowly Pitt, although I said to take Pitt yesterday. Again, sometimes the spots scream things. This says Miami, but I put everything together. I'm like, yeah, maybe Louisville's the play. They've been not really respected the entire season. And their coach didn't get the love as the Miami coach does, but this guy actually has won the big game. He won against Notre Dame. And a team getting tripped up, we've seen good teams almost lose on the road at places. So I'm not really. Would I rather see them win and not cover? Absolutely. But I don't know if I could take as much. I got the Canes in the back hanging up here. I get it. I just Miami has not shown me that they can put back-to-back good games together versus good teams. I think they left it all. I mean, what they throw a pick with 40, right? They bring Van Dyke in. The other guy breaks his arm. Van Dyke comes back in and he throws an interception with 40 seconds left. Come on. No Vermont today. No catamounts for team money. He says, no, thank you. Money on Markel took a shot of reverse teaser. Chargers 10.5, 20.5 with the Dolphins, 17.5 with the Niners. Is that a please? That is a pleaser. Is that a teaser or a pleaser? I think that's. So I don't know. Again, they should all get here. Chargers should win this game 26-11, right? I mean, Green Bay can't score. The Dolphins. And I was like, man, 10, that looks, I was like, why do you take the Raiders at 10? Because it looked low. Yeah, now it's 13.5. Late at 20. I mean, really. The Raiders, you beat the Jets and the Giants and their joke offensive coordinators and their joke quarterback and the joke offense that they both run. Yeah, Miami, who's off a bye week, embarrassing loss again to a good team. The Raiders are not a good team. Raiders got a little defense. Let's see it on the road in Miami. I think Miami drops a 30-some spot. I don't know if the Raiders score enough here. The Niners I could get behind. I think it's a good spot for them. They're home. Tampa on the road. I don't love. Maybe they have more winnable game the week after this on the road for Tampa. 3-team or $5 on it. All right, what's that pay? What's that pay, fella? What's it pay? T Money says I bet Vermont during the tournament last year, but that was about it. To be honest, there you go. The Catamounts. Money Markel says T Money. I don't know how you can bet on Jordan Poole. I can't do it. T Money, a little bonus play, but I've been cold on the ice. No pun intended. Cole Perfetti, anytime goal plus 330 in the Buffalo Sabres Jets game. Earl will be happy that it's a Buffalo game. Why I said the under Money Markel Pool stinks. It was their team is one of the worst NBA teams in league history. Brandon's coming in with an update on his Thanksgiving. Grandma's going to cook the turkey in the oven. Everybody, everything to Irving. You should cook a turkey in the oven. That's where I cook it. I know a lot of cats down here like to throw. I mean, I drive by my development. People got like the fryers in the driveway doing turkeys in the driveway. I don't know about that. I thought about smoking a turkey, but it's hard enough. Just I'm still trying to learn the heat of the smoker. I have an old style smoker. When Markel says true. Tony C says that's why I haven't started selling picks, bro. The pressure of pleasing the masses is real. Yeah, I mean you can't do anything right, man. You come in here, you lose, you stink, you win, you're lucky, you do that. And I don't even have the trolls that other people have. I mean, I'm not throwing out other cappers' names that I see, that I follow and stuff they get underneath them and around me. And really, I don't know. Maybe because I come and tell you, hey, I had a losing baseball season, or hey, we lost at college basketball last year here. The college football was bad. I don't know. It's ridiculous. I'm just grateful that people don't harass me too much. I thought you shouldn't. I mean, I say I lose. It's okay. Yes, Brandon, we're going golfing tomorrow. Top Golf. Going to Top. You're going to come and surprise me, Brandon? I mean, I'm easy to see. You'll know me. You can see me a mile away down here. I stick out. I tell people, when I start talking to people, I'm like, like, where are you from? Like, I'm from El Paso. Nah, they don't believe it. I don't know. Maybe it's because the hands come up and I'm talking. It's the way I sound. They don't believe I'm from El Paso, Brandon. Where else should I say I'm from? I say I'm from like Midland. You're from Midland. Grew up there, born and raised. I got a born and raised in Texas T-shirt. I try to wear. I get the side eye for people. They don't like that, especially when I start talking. I'm going to be happy we're going to win at the Clippers. Yeah, I think you beat the Clippers. The Clippers team. Oh, James Harden. That's a whole nother show, Brandon. The James Harden show. T Money says Jordan Poole under. My bad. I see. I did not finish the statement, but meant the under his points. Markel. I'm not rushing to bet that trash game. Nobody. A lot of love here for the Washington Wizards. Brandon, what time? The Rockets is playing at. Yeah, the Rocket game is tonight. Is that what you're talking about? The Rocket game tonight? Or what time am I going golfing? The Rocket game is at 10:30. Man, can't believe the Iowa total 173. I saw that. I'm like, what the heck, bro? I mean, we're getting 90 points out of this game. Yeah. Would you get to the turkey farm at the store? I got it at ATB. I went to the Heb, although nobody says that down here, right? It's HEB. Here, everything's better. I went to HEB, and it was sitting there, a giant turkey. And I said, you know what? I better grab this guy now because there's no way I'm going to come back here on Sunday and the 22-pound turkey, fresh, organic, farm-raised turkey is going to be sitting in here on Sunday afternoon. James is in the house. What do you say, fella? Good to see you. KD, as someone who sells picks myself, it's very hard to please people, but I bet love I am with certain wager amounts, so many of my clients understand that, but you still get new people. Well, listen, I'm going to tell you firsthand, you looking to get rich overnight. Exactly. I was going to say that. Like, I I'll get like an email like, "Oh man, tough weekend." I got this like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, "Tough weekend." We went 8-2 in NFL, and they had a bad. They didn't win. Like I've tried. I had my other sites. I told you I had sites back in the day. And all right, I just want your best plays. And it'll be maybe like 4 or 5 games where you just pound these games, go like 4-1. Oh, I'm down. I'll go 4-1. You go 4-1 and you're down money. I can't help you. I can't help you. You go, you hit 60% NFL for a season. People are down. They have no discipline. I was doing a couple things. I was parlaying a few things, and this. That is why the percent of people who make money betting is so minute, because the average person has no discipline. You see it. I want a refund. My quarterback got hurt. They knew it. The game's fixed. Bro, if you think that, why in God's green earth are you freaking betting? What are you doing? And I joke with teammates like, oh, listen, if you think it is, why are you betting? Take the money, go buy some gold. Go put it in the stock market. I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna lose, and people can't handle that. I mean, today's. I want a refund. I want a refund. Okay. But it says Joe's father is number 19. Who's that? Joe Burrow? Got from on early. St. Louis top scorer hurt yesterday. Oh, the Billikens lose their top scorer. I like the Billikens. What did this line go to? What did this line close at here? St. Louis. All right, Vermont was a 1-point fave, and it closed at 4. I guess that's what happens when news breaks of a guy being hurt. All right. See how that turns out here. Brandon says, any parts for Texans NRG Arena? Any place for the Texans? I like the under the Texans game. I got it here in the chat. I said go under the Texans. Under Texans. Groovy says Vubs to win. I don't even know what this one is. I got Cubs. I had the Cubs. I had the Cubs to win the Central. Groovy. You're running back on the Cubs to win the National League next year? Whew. I mean, that's a big gut play right now in November. I think they're saying sign Bellinger. Who's on this team? Tim is not here, unfortunately. KD says, "Don't lose a game. You stink. It might receive explicit name call." And again, uh, I see a lot of stuff. Like my buddy, you see me there, Anthony comes in. He says people like who crush him. I'm like, who the heck are these people, man? Like, you know, I got videos going back to like 2012. Again, on sites, losing year in this sport. That's. I mean, I don't get people, man. Like, it's just bizarre. Can't make everybody happy. So again, maybe that's my mentality. Like, whatever, bet it, forget it, I move on. I don't get wrapped up in watching the game. Oh my goodness! Oh, I got this. Oh, I mean, you can't let that stuff get on you here. Not if you're gonna bet, you cannot get like that. Let people get on your nerves. I mean, jeez. Ray Reddington's back in house. Groovy. 1K on Nylander. Anytime go for the Leafs. Tail. Here we go. Nylander. Anytime goal. Toronto. For a dime. Ray's gonna be stuffing his turkey with cash money. Over looks good. Well, I mean, don't tell me that. I got the under, so I'm hoping stays under 160 and a half here. So I'm not fat, says Kings and the Knicks today. Again, I do not want to lay the points with the Knicks on the road. Rather do a team total. Sacramento over San Antonio, same thing. It's a big number. Two team totals here. I can't. And again, could it hit? Will it hit? Maybe, possibly. They're the better teams. I can't come in and tell you this lay nearly 10 points on a road fave. I don't care how bad the team is. Did you watch the Bengals and Baltimore game? No, I did not. I did not. I was doing college basketball, and that's how I was um, getting Abilene Christian plus 5.5 instead of getting at a +2. I was enjoying doing a show. Did not watch the game. Did not watch. Why watch? I know the outcome. I know my Ravens were going to cover, and I didn't have to worry about it. Who's on this afternoon? Oh my goodness! I don't know. There's about 60 games this afternoon, Brandon. I cannot go through them all. Sloan steady wins race. It does. People don't like it. People don't like it. I always yawn. I do. I hey, you brought up your yawn, right? I try to go to bed early, but it's still like 1, 2 in the morning. I'm up at what 6:30. I'm not getting younger. Those are I can't be pulling like 3 hour nights, 4 hour nights like I'm like 20 anymore. Some days I gotta like just crash in the afternoon, and I don't. I got videos. I'll do this. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna go do NFL picks and parlays for Sunday. I got a live show with Ross and Jesse at 2 o'clock. I'm gonna be with I think Anthony Pound at Sports and Tooch tonight. We do NFL football. I jump on with picks from Dave and the Earls tonight. Tomorrow morning, sometimes Jesse's like, "Hey, you want to jump on the morning show real fast before your show?" It's 8 o'clock. I mean, I don't get this. I don't sleep. I'm doing Pub Sports Radio Sunday morning before my show. Then it's back at it. It's a new week. Getting old, man. It's tired. A lot of work, especially with the college basketball. Oh yeah. You got to work. The lines come out. You got to be on them. It's nonstop. They come out 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and now you got tournaments. So the lines come up later sometimes in the morning. And those are games. Could I have a winner on them? Possibly. I don't even look. I'm not. And this morning when I was doing, I'm like, man, I got 5 games, and I was starting to go through every line and following the line moves. I'm like, this is where like people get in trouble. And I had a couple games. I had a little Fort Wayne. I got a little line next to the Fort Wayne game. Elon IUPUI. Just to name a couple here. And I'm like, I'm not just keep adding stuff in just to add. He says that's a fact. Slow and steady. Yes, it is. But says he's following the anytime goal prop, right? And he says Nylander anytime goal. Big waves drop my play today. I say Boston made up for me on the money line. Only dog I'm liking today is Nickel State. Good call by Big Waves getting it done. And she likes Nichols today against SIU Edwardsville. Small doggy here. I'll take Nichols with you there. Why not? To pick them. Let's go Nichols. 2 o'clock game. Right around the corner. Manuel Markel is ready for it. Darryl Turnell's in the house. Says, yes. Brandon, I'm happy for you. You do need some rest. Yes, rest is very important. Especially as I know I'm getting old. Getting old, Brandon. Marco says, the Spartans. Michigan State, I like it. Darryl says, like St. Mary's to win the conference too. Yes, agreed. Manuel Markel says, I'm also on UT San Antonio first half of team total. A little Roadrunner action. Beep, beep, UT San Antonio. Where are they at today against Texas State? These guys are They're dog. See, I'm thinking UT San Antonio football where they're good and they're a little doggy. They 7-point dog, 8-point dog. Oh, that's right around it. I mean, you want to take a dog in a Texas in-state game? I don't hate it. Dow says, "Do you like Oregon State at home to cover against Washington?" Dow should be a message on the X, the Twitter world. This is a play I have up on the sites, and I've sold several of them since I'm number one in college football on picks and parlays and winning free picks. So I can't just give that out here. Some people buy them here, and if they are, I feel bad if I just give out every premium play here in the chat. Or you can get it for $4.99. You can go and get YouTube Premium. It's in my YouTube winning free picks premium channel. Misses. Big dog today is Riverside plus 24. All right. We're heading to the big sky. Excuse me, the Big West. I love it. Who's Riverside got? NC. You're going to take the big 24 piece there. I don't hate it. I like Long Beach versus Michigan as would be my favorite Big Westie today. But all right, I can do a little fade away on Carolina. What is this? 24? Yeah, too many points. Too many. You got a couple extra you're working with there. Let's go Riverside. Randy says my friend had over prop bets on Burrow and Andrews. Yikes. Randy, was your friend texting like this stinks? I need a refund. I saw someone post Vegas knows they forced Andrews to get hurt. I mean, the guy like broke his leg or whatever, his ankle. I mean, he's out for the season. Like, yeah, we gotta ruin the Ravens' chance of making the playoffs and winning the Super Bowl because everybody, including you, specifically you, have Mark Andrews props. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's a bad one to go down on. But please tell me he wasn't begging for a refund. Money line Markel, put $15 on it, 285. On what's this? Is this the anytime goal prop? What are we talking about here, Moneyline Markel? Dow, do you like South Carolina against Kentucky college football with Louisville rivalry game waiting next week for the Wildcats? Let me pull up some college football here. I wasn't even ready for. I mean, we're talking college football. I wasn't. Since I was ready for college football, I wasn't ready for a South Carolina Kentucky sighting here. Who's so Kentucky's? I mean, South Carolina. Do they think they have a shot at a bowl if they win here, and then they have Clemson on deck? If I'm Kentucky, I don't think you have. Oh, we have Louisville on deck. We better. That's who we should be focused on. I mean, you're closing out with 2 on the road. Do you want to end up 6-6, or do you think you could take care of South Carolina, whose defense? I mean, you crushed Vanderbilt, but you gave up 28 to Jacksonville State. You gave up 30 to A&M, 34 to Missouri, 41 to Florida, 41 to Tennessee, 30 to Mississippi State. I want to win this game. But does this jump out? I mean, am I saying let's take South Carolina because Kentucky has Louisville on deck? No. No. Especially, I mean, this is football. They're saying, college basketball is one thing. Like, oh, I mean, it's not even a right. Louisville is absolute trash. I mean, I compensate the other day plus 18 and lose by 20. No, it's not a. That is not a reason to bet South Carolina. I don't think there's a reason to bet South Carolina. Do I listen to country music? No. Desmond's in the house. Welcome. Formula One. What a joke. Yes, I was live last night with Gay Morrissey, and then the pothole blew up. Manhole cover. Crazy. But Michael, you already know from King D. Missoula, Florida is going to be a good one. Is this college football? You think this is going to be a good one? I'm. How is this going to be a good one? I'm shocked this line isn't 2 touchdowns. Florida has given up 52, 39, 43, and 39 in their last 4 games. We don't think Missouri could score some points here? They got 30s across the board except against Georgia and lose 30-21. And in that game, a close game, they come out a week later and destroy Tennessee 36-7. No, Florida. I mean, no thank you, Florida. Nope. I mean, they got Florida State on deck too. I mean, no, I don't think it's a good one. I think Mizzou's tough little squad. T-Money bonus play alert through a hundo. San Jose State made it at 4.5 plus 130. And Presby. Here we go. Takes Presbyterian. He likes Presby. Says no, I don't want any Maine lobsters. Brandon says, tell my buddy happy Thanksgiving next week. I will. You have one. You have a happy Thanksgiving. Brandon, I'll talk to you before Thanksgiving. You'll be here. Dallas says opinions. I'm betting over in all 3 NHL games. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna bet overs because there's 3 games. We're gonna bet them all down. That's how things are going in life.
Stop it. Get some help.
Next up, T-Money. 8-2, you have a tough weekend. Really? Yeah. I got an email. I should go dig that up. That was a while ago. It was sent to my Gmail. If it was serious or not. There's an 85% chance of rain. Huskies Beavers football game on Saturday. It is in Oregon. It rains in the Pacific Northwest. T-Money says that's like going 20-5 and someone saying you stink. But you see this, T-Money. People say this. People say things like that. And not just me. You'll see it on Twitter on other people's feeds. It's like, all right. I mean, and this is, again, when I see stuff like that and people want to, again, I don't get a lot of that. Thank goodness. I couldn't, I don't know whether it's people, oh, you only bet X amount of dollars and you should be betting this. You are not in competition with anybody. I'm not in competition with whoever on some other site, somebody in the chat. The chat, you're not fighting each other. We're all different walks of life. Some people have jobs. Some people don't have jobs. People have part-time jobs. How are you comparing bankrolls and how people live in their lives? Oh, you got to bet more. Bet more? What do you? All right, give me some money. I mean, oh, you're not good. Not good. Okay, I don't know. And then when you, because you see nonsense, right? People want to flex nonsense on it. Like, oh, look at this car. Like, I mean, is that your car? Is it a rental? Do you have 2 $7,000 tickets on 2 different sides, and for a $700 investment, you look like you're a player? Come on, I could pull some crazy crap like that too. Anybody could do that. It's not real. See some long-term. I can't even say like long-term because who knows long-term results from what people say. You know. The Truth Ravens 400 to win the AFC. I believe it's a good play. The Truth, you've heard me say the Ravens. I think are a danger team out of the AFC. No one's giving them any credit. It was all about Mahomes. There was the Burrow talk. Well, he's hurt. Ravens are dangerous. They're a dangerous team. And again, with this team, I said I had them here. The 6.5 over Cleveland. I said I don't think they lose this one. I know, and I was talking to Jesse Shaw about it. He's like, "Oh, rivalry game, division, blah blah blah." I'm like, if they're gonna get picked off, it'll be like the Thursday night game against Joe Burrow. That's where I thought they get picked off. Then they lose, changes the thing. Hi, I'll gladly take the Ravens on a Thursday night. Defense, Super Bowl head coach, Super Bowl quarterback, MVP quarterback. They had trouble though without Edwards before or Andrews. So This is going to be interesting to see how this plays out going forward here. Maybe back to the unders because the offense has been trucking along. It has been good, and it's not just the Lamar show. That's because people will buy your plays and put all their money on your strongest play. Yeah, well, that's the thing. And I said this, I think, yesterday, where people were like, "Oh, it's a game of the week. Let's put more on it." Put a little bit more on something. It's gonna win. Those like, and that a lot of times I don't even label things like 10-star money bomb. That's game of the weekend month. That's a selling. You see a lot of stuff. I don't hype. I say, there you go, a 3-pack for freaking $34 sometimes a basketball, $39 NFL, and of which I'm getting what, $15 on $44. I mean, you think I sell 120 of those a Saturday, folks? Money management. I mean, that's basic. That is rule one of sports betting. Bankroll. Control the money. The Rockets play tonight, I think, at 10:30, Brandon. Baltimore's looking good. Yeah, they're looking good. Well, the Andrews will hurt. Rockets are playing at 9 o'clock Houston time. Okay, I thought it was 10. It's at 9. Groovy says, Cubs going to get Ohtani, grab number now, and they got the best coach now. You. Groovy. They're getting Ohtani? Jordan Sparks was number 19. Oh, well. I do not listen to country music. Good luck, Ray. I'm on the Nylander anytime. Goal, says Groovy. Dal says, do you like the under in Texans game against the Chiefs and under Bills game this Sunday? Texans under 47.5. Already up there. And the Chiefs game, Daryl, I said on Look At Lines, I said, take this under 49. It was a 49.5, I believe, when I did Look At Lines. It was a 48.5 when I got off Look At Lines and added it to the site. And the Bill, I kind of dislike the Bills in that game. Wow, I think the game goes over. What's the total? 40. I think the Bills win that game 34-13. I'm going to do another free pick on this game. I think the Bills win. Miss says Denver South Alabama line moved 4 points, 8-4. Denver South Alabama 8-point line move. It was 8-4. I mean, Denver's now played 3 games in a row. Because I had them the other night, they won. They played last night, and they're playing again today. And it's gone from 8-4. I don't want Denver at 4. Interesting. Ray says, good luck, Groovy. You have the best chat, Higgy. Hopefully the chat's all right. That's what makes a show. Without a chat, I mean, sometimes the show ends a little soon with the chat. We go through the comments and I move on, and the dave's over. Vermont is up 15. I'm sure our guy T-Money's not happy. He didn't take Vermont today. He said no. He said no to the Catamounts. I got a loser in my Baltimore game here, 161.5. Unless I get 0 points the rest of this game. Terrible. I jinxed myself. The $15 is for the reverse teaser to bring back 285. Okay. 15 on the reverse teaser, juicing up the lines. Thank you. Ray said, he said, I feel bad, might have put junks on these. He put the jinx on the guys. That's a good bet right there. He put the jinx on it. I love it. Who's on this afternoon? I mean, there's so many games, Brandon. Let's see. Norfolk and Fordham in about a minute. VMI, South Dakota. Northern Illinois, Georgia State. St. John's, Dayton. Charleston, Wyoming. Abilene, San Jose. Georgia, Miami. Gardner Weeb. Presby, Maine. Lindenwood, Omaha. Blythe Pacific, Northridge. Denver, South Alabama. Houston, Utah. There's just so many games. To Moose, my guy. I know you're not the stats watch, but Mark Lawrence doing well in the incredible stat feature. Ohio State doesn't do well. Game 11, 1-8. ATS last 5 years, 0-7-1 versus a foe off of a straight up. Listen, the database is incredible that he has. But like, what does that mean? Maybe here's a spot for this. You know why they're 1-8 ATS in this game? Because they have Michigan on deck. And they're not going to win by 35 points or whatever this ginormous spread is. It's a game. They're going to go through the motions. We're not going to show anything fancy. We're going to win by 15, 20 points, get out of here healthy, and go on and face our biggest rival in our history, the Michigan Wolverines, next week. The stat is great. But why is it like that? I just told you why. Scheduling matters. People are like, oh, there's no look at spots in football and this and that. Yeah, okay. I mean, there absolutely are. 0-4 when undefeated. You like the 1-800-GAMBLER? Groovy says, Raymond, what about Larkin Detroit anytime goal? Can this game just end here 159? No points ever again in this Baltimore game. Michigan State Butler, I like Michigan State. Take the Sparties for Detroit Lenny and be a winner. Groovy, only interested in the Nylander, says Ray. Just the Nylander prop. Take Nylander. All right. We're going to roll on out of here. Here we go. I love it. I love it. I posted the under. I said, keep up the pace. Some guy said, it's going over. Both teams push pace. I said, I need some defense. And I get a fat L period, retire from gambling bum. I got it on Twitter. So go to my Twitter feed and get on this guy. Who is this guy? I'd say, like, yeah, I got to retire. Who's this? When did we joined Twitter in September of 2022? Following he doesn't even follow me. So I guess he just saw the random tweet. Who's he follow? Who's he follow? Not one guy I follow. Who are all these people? Who are these cats? All right, he's got one guy I follow. Oh boy. I guess I got to retire from gambling. I don't know what I'm doing. Jesse's on St. John's again. Ray, good luck. What do they do you? What do they do you? Twitter. I listen, this is funny. Like, I don't mind that. I mean, whatever. That would be Jordan retired after he beat Utah. Yes, that's it. Should I? I'm gonna tweet that to him. I'm gonna tweet that back. If I retire now, it's like Michael Jordan retiring after he beats the Jazz. I don't have Twitter. Oh, shout out. You gotta get on Twitter, bro. You see some wackos on Twitter. I mean, who's doing the show this afternoon? If you're on Picks and Parlays, Detroit Lenny should be coming on. He's on right now. It's 1:00. He's on right now, Brandon. All right, I'm out of here. I gotta go. I gotta retire from gambling, folks. Sorry, I had a loser here. Bowling Green in college hoops, -3.5. Rutgers college football tomorrow. Arizona, Clemson. Teaser Tuesday. It's all scrolling. It's all scrolling. I'm gonna try to do a baseball card video for my guy Richie P. I haven't seen Richie P or Stephen Bowman. Where they been? I haven't done cards, and I lose my favorite card guys. All right, everybody. Have a good one. Good luck today. Look for me. I'll be on some other shows tonight. I'll see you around. Happy